A cross-country run on behalf of frontline workers is how Grady Lambert described his journey, which was tragically cut short outside of Amarillo this weekend. Thanks for joining us tonight. Andy Justice has this evening off. The latest details topping our news tonight at 10. Grady Lambert's parents say he'd been running alongside I-40 and Route 66 for much of his run. On Sunday night, they say he was running on FM 2575 when he was hit. The Lamberts say Grady was running toward oncoming traffic for his and others' safety. They say a truck was coming up a small hill and was temporarily blinded by the sun. There was no shoulder. Grady and the truck swerved in the same direction. Grady's parents say he will not survive his injuries, but through the gift of organ donation, he'll live on, and they will continue his journey. KAMR Local 4's Kaylee Green has that story in tonight's Heart of the High Plains.
Grady was on a mission to run across America and stop at as many hospitals as he could to thank the staff for all that they've done during COVID.
Mark and Julie Lambert say their son Grady was inspired by two things: his sister-in-law, who's a healthcare worker, and stories from others in extremely difficult positions in hospitals during the height of COVID. Grady met and thanked many people before leaving Amarillo.
I had a conversation with Grady in January, and I said, we had a real frank conversation. I said, what you're undertaking is dangerous. What do you want me to do if something happens? And he said, I'm finishing this run one way or the other. He said, you take my ashes and you finish my run for me. So at some point, Mark and I, we won't run it, but we'll drive it and spread his ashes from east of Amarillo to Hilton Head Island.
Grady's parents say he was a compassionate young man who would want to keep giving to others, and now he will.
His last act on earth, giving the gift of life through organ donation, is pretty much a continuation of how we've learned Grady lived his life. He is a generous soul.
Lauren Quinn, the Vice President of External Relations for Life Gift, says they don't know how many gifts Grady will be able to give yet through his organ donation, but they say one organ donor can save the lives of up to 8 people, and a tissue donor can save the lives of up to 75 people.
Grady's legacy on earth is going to be saving the lives of people that he didn't know and never met. And I think it's a real testament to who Grady is.
The Lamberts know Grady will be remembered for all of the qualities he embodied on his run.
When they think of Grady, think of being kind, being compassionate, think of supporting the underdog, think of
giving to others. Ask people what their story is and listen.
Yeah.
Stay safe, stay gold, stay lucky. I'll see you down the road.
The Lamberts have set up a scholarship fund in Grady's name to financially support young people who have chosen healthcare as their profession. That scholarship is at Stillwater Medical Center in Oklahoma. Live in studio, Kaylee Green, KAMR Local 4 News. Jackie.
Kaylee, thank you. There is much more to this story. For a link to donate to Grady's GoFundMe and to hear more from someone he met on his run who's close to his mission and heart, head to myhighplains.com.